Hey, what's up guys? How you guys doing today? If you guys could please like and subscribe, it would really help on my channel. Now, in terms of what we're going to talk about today, we're going to talk about 5 tips to starting your sneaker collection. My first tip would be to start small. When I say this, I would say have a small collection because it's easier to maintain. One of the biggest problems that I'm seeing, and I maybe got about 20 sneakers, is that it's just hard to maintain all those different types of boxes, and just storage space in general is relatively rough to try to handle when you're first starting off. My next tip would be to buy what you actually like to wear. Big thing that people do is they end up buying these really hyped shoes, and sometimes I'm a victim of that too. You buy something that maybe you felt is hype and you feel pressure to buy it. Don't do that. In my honest opinion, I would probably buy what you actually like, because in reality, if you buy what you like, you're probably going to wear it. From a collecting standpoint, I would say if you're a collector of sneakers, I would try and collect the entire pack. I currently am working on the plums right now, and with the plums I have to get the veneers and the ceramics to get the full entire ugly duckling pack. And I think that that's part of the fun of collecting sneakers, is collecting the heritage of that entire pack. Originally that pack is a Japanese pack from, I believe, 2001. So it's kind of cool to collect that history, and that's one of the things I would say is just try to go for that and try to collect the entire pack, because it can just be a fun time just searching for these type of shoes and searching and trying to figure out where you're going to cop the next shoe or what shoe order you're going to cop it in. And I think that that's just part of the fun of actually collecting. Now, my next tip is actually to just take your time when you're collecting. One of the biggest problems that I found when I first started off is just trying to figure out what I want to get, and then when I want to get it, how quickly am I going to get it. That's the biggest thing, is just me rushing and buying way too many shoes too quick, and then having buyer's remorse. I have some Dunks that are just sitting there that I'm gonna end up doing reviews on, but that I bought and I regret buying so fast when I could have bought other things that I'm actually going to wear on a more daily basis. Now, I will say the exception to that is if one of the things you know you're going to buy is really hype, I would maybe buy it as soon as possible, because usually the quickest you buy it, after that first week when the hype dies down for a second, you're probably going to get the true market price, which is going to be around that $300, in some cases $400 range. Buy it. I mean, because there's some shoes that will never go down. Stuff like What the P Rods, the Chicago Dunks, like stuff like that will never go down. So if you have an opportunity to buy it cheap, buy it. And that would be the one exception I will say to taking it. Finally, and the most important thing, is just to have fun when you're collecting sneakers. That's the biggest thing I see people do, is they try to have this entire Jordan collection, or like me, where I'm way too obsessed with Dunks. You gotta have like a nice fun experience when you're buying sneakers, and try to be versatile, because if you start trying out New Balance like I really want to do, and trying out Reebok, like the questions like I want to get, like you start to have this fun experiment where you try other sneakers. And I think that that's the biggest thing I would say is the most important thing of collecting sneakers, is trying out different stuff. And that's something I noticed that people typically just stick to, like Jordan, like I said earlier. So those are my tips. Let me know if those things helped you out, and let me know how you guys started your collection and where your collection's at. Alright guys, I'll see you later.